Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Limitless Live July series. In July, I'm going to talk about parenting, and there's so much information that I myself, as a parent of 21 years now, have learned throughout the years, and I want to bring that to you all. I want to talk about parenting on purpose today, how we raise children with a conscious intention. I want to focus on how can we move from being reactive to being intentional parents. Parenting isn't just about raising our children, it's actually about raising ourselves. So, today, let's begin with the foundation. What is conscious parenting? Conscious parenting is a very powerful approach that actually transforms how we show up as parents, not just what we do. So many of us were raised in an autopilot. Yelling was normal, control was the rule. And while our parents did their very best with what they knew, we are here to do better, not just for our kids, but actually for ourselves. This week, I want you to ask yourself, how can we move from reactive to intentional parenting? And I'll give you some information. Let's see if that would help you to focus this on throughout the week. Your children are not your children. They come through you, but not for you. That was strong. Conscious parenting is about awareness, it's about connecting and growth. It's not about having all the answers. It's about becoming more aware of your triggers, patterns, and even reactions, and how you choose to respond instead of react. When a parent is conscious, that parent will understand that behavior is a type of communication. When a child misbehaves, that's how they're trying to communicate to you. There's something that they're trying to bring into you. Kids don't need to be perfect, they need presence. Our job as parents isn't to shape them and mold them. Our job is to guide them towards themselves, their true selves. When little people are overwhelmed by big emotions, it's our job to share our calm, not join their chaos. And traditional parenting often relies on control, right? Timeouts, threats, yelling, and of course, punishments. But control doesn't build trust. Connection builds trust. When we lead our children with empathy, when we increase their curiosity, when we are present, our children feel safe. And that's when real cooperation begins. As a parent, you do not need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Ask yourself, am I trying to fix my child or am I trying to understand? Do I want him or her be obedience, or do I want them to trust me and grow? Between stimulus and response, there is a space, according to Viktor Frankl's book. And he said, in this space is our power to choose our response. This space between your child meltdowns and your reaction is where change lives. Reaction is intrinsic. Responding is intentional. When your child pushes your buttons, take pause. Breathe and ground yourself. Then speak with clarity, not chaos. Yelling, screaming, punishing, threatening, that's speaking with chaos. Practice it this week. Before you react, pause and reflect. Is it about them or is it about me? Children do not do what we say. They do what we do. If your child is screaming and you're screaming back, saying, "Why are you screaming?" What are you showing? One of the most powerful tools that a parent has is conscious parenting in modeling. If you want your child to be able to manage their emotions, show them how you can do that. They're watching you. They're watching how you handle stress. They're watching if you know how to apologize. They're watching how you speak to others. And most importantly, and I'll talk about it this week, they're watching how you speak to yourself. When you're calm, it is very contagious. Your patience teaches patience. Your self-regulation is the best parenting tool that you will ever have. Take the time to actually reflect for yourself. When do I tend to react instead of respond? What are some old parenting patterns that I am ready to release? It doesn't matter how you were brought up. It matters how you bring your children up. How can I build more connections and more moments of connection this week? This week, choose connection over control and decide how you would do that. You're not alone in this journey, and I'm definitely not the perfect parent. But conscious parenting is practicing, not perfection. You are redefining legacy. You are healing generations. You are raising a new kind of human. But you can only do that by becoming a new version of yourself. When we heal our children, we actually heal ourselves and vice versa. When you heal yourself, that's when our children's healing begins. Let's show up with love. Let's show up with intention and definitely with the courage to grow. You've got this. Being a parent isn't easy. It doesn't have any guidance that you can follow. But educate yourself. Learn. Don't follow it the way that you were brought up. There's certain things that our parents did because they didn't know what they didn't know. This week I want to go and talk about a few other things like breaking the cycle, how you heal your inner child. We all have our inner child that is hurt from past experience, and how to stay calm when your child actually pushes buttons. Next Monday I'll go through emotional intelligence at home. Very important what we do at home and how we raise our children, because they truly mimic us. I hope this brought value to you. If you like that, please share it with someone that might need to hear it, and tune in for more educational series this month. Enjoy your day.